Hi, welcome back, and in this episode we're looking at the value input node, and we can find that under add input value, and this is very similar in use to the RGB node that we looked at last time, in that it takes a single value and can be applied to multiple properties. And we have a simple numerical output as indicated by the grey dot there. And we have a value slider that can go from minus infinite to positive infinite numbers. I don't think it has a maximum value. Let's just no, you can type in any value that you like there. 0.5. Let's bring that back to its default. Okay, so that's all there is to talk about on that one. So let's bring it into our node tree that we had set up from last time. And it's exactly the same node tree, except I've added these translate nodes, and we'll show you what we can do with these. So let's just plug it in and have a look at our image. There we go. And as you can see, the x and y values are set at 0, and we can use these sliders to move the different colors around, like so. And we just move this texture image up by 87.8 pixels, and if we wanted to make the same adjustment, we would have to slide it down along and try and match it, or simply type it in 87.8, and you can see that's shuffled that along by the same amount of pixels. But by doing that on each of the inputs, we can take a lot of time and be a bit annoying, so we can use this simple value node to plug in there, plug it into each of the values, that other one, and then we can simply type in the number we want. Let's say 450.6 for no particular reason, just numbers, random numbers. And as you can see, it's shuffled our texture off outside of our camera view, and that's all that we have left of it. So let's bring it back down to a different value, and there you go. You can see where we have moved things around quite nicely by just manipulating the single value instead of having to work with all four of the values in the translate node. Let's have a bit of a wrap on this. Wrap the y-axis, wrap the x-axis. Yeah, that's silly. But anyway, you get the point. That's the purpose of the value input node, and you can use this value on any input that requires a grey input. So if I wanted, I could slide it into the factor there, and you can see that changes the mix factor quite nicely to correspond with the same value. We can do the same with the red there, and you can see it makes a nice bit of mess. But we don't need to worry about that right now. That's all there is to the value node, so thank you for checking that out, and we'll see you again in the next episode. And if you enjoyed this video, why not subscribe so that you can catch each episode as it comes along. And don't forget, drop us a comment and visit our social medias, of course. And also, if you wish, you can help support us on Patreon, and we will throw some free gifts your way, and also we will hit you up with some live streams and answer your questions there if you're willing. In the meantime, I will say goodbye and see you in the next video.